Attraction Magazine here at the Hollywood Studios in the Walt Disney World Resort to discover a new kind of technology called the Audio Descriptive Device for guests with disabilities. Let's go learn more about it. I'm here with Greg, and he is the technology and coordinator of this here device. Now, Greg, can you tell us more about this device and what it is called?
Yes, I can. This is Disney's handheld device, and this is a device that we use to provide services for our guests with disabilities here at the parks. And the service that we are experiencing today is our new audio description service. And the audio description service is for someone with a visual disability.
Pixar Place, near restrooms.
What we found is our guests don't necessarily like to be bombarded with a lot of information all at once. So we wanted to give them the control to choose what they want to listen to when they want to listen to it. So if a guest is walking around, it may give them a little location update that says, oh, you're in Pixar Place, near Toy Story Mania. And then the guest has the option to drill down in some audio-based menus to listen to the information in Pixar Place.
Pixar Place audio menu. Choose 1 of 7. 1. Detailed description.
A wide avenue leads visitors through Pixar Place, a small campus of brick buildings decorated with giant classic toys. Colorful toy monkeys with linked arms form chains overhead. Below, a huge blue barrel labeled Barrel of Monkeys has an open lid. Life-sized toy soldiers place letter tiles on a room-sized Scrabble board suspended from a rooftop. The tiles spell out, "Meet the Toys," and "You've got a friend in me." On one side of the avenue, alphabet blocks and Scrabble tiles spell out the main attraction's name over a doorway, Toy Story Midway Mania.
I'm here with Larry. Larry, you're kind of like an honorary cast member. What is your involvement with Disney?
Well, I'm really happy to be considered an honorary cast member. I work for a company called WGBH in Boston, and we develop technologies that help kids and adults with disabilities really enjoy TV, films, and movies. And we help develop the handheld captioning and description technology and movie captioning for Disney's theme parks.
Now, this technology that Disney has developed, is it being used in any other place?
Yes, actually, Disney's technology is now being used in museums around the country, the Hall of Fame at the Patriots in Boston and the Coca-Cola Museum. The Dallas Cowboys Stadium is using it. And our captioning technology is being used in movie theaters all over the United States and Canada.
Wow. How many years have you been working with Disney?
We've been working with Disney for more than 15 years since the first time they installed their very first captioning system in the Hall of Presidents at the Magic Kingdom.
We travel into the town's gloomy dungeon. 3 prisoners on the right grip their cell bars. Behind them, a window gives a view of the burning town. In the next cell, 3 more prisoners try to lure a scruffy dog holding a ring of keys in its mouth. One prisoner offers a bone and another holds a rope. The dog sits just out of reach.
Now, when you give this device to the guest, if they're blind or they can't see well, do they feel the buttons so they know what to choose?
Yeah, we actually did quite a bit of user studies to develop the device, and the buttons that we came up with are tactile, so that somebody who is blind could actually feel them and know that this is a triangle, know that this is a diamond. So as they're using the device, they can't see it, but they can feel the buttons and they can use the buttons that way. So they know, like, the 2 triangles right here are the volume up and down, and there's a square button, diamond button, and so it's easy for them to use.
Your safety. Please keep your hands, arms, and legs inside the gate.
Jeannie, and she's visually impaired. We just rode the ride Toy Story Mania. Now, Jeannie, can you tell me what this audio device has changed your life in Walt Disney World?
I sure can. When I was a little girl and I came to Walt Disney World, my mom used to go on the attractions with me, and one of my favorite attractions was Peter Pan. And my mom is originally from London, so she would describe Big Ben and the Houses of Parliament and how we flew over it. So by using this new accessibility device for the visually impaired and for the blind, it brought everything to life for me. And it was like having my mom right there with me describing everything.
It's such a great experience.
It is. It brought tears to my eyes, and it really opens up a new world to all of the guests that come to Walt Disney World to partake in all the attractions and walking through the parks and having someone describe the gardens and the architecture.
That must be great.
It's wonderful.
I think as long as Disney is inventing new ways for people to enjoy their visit to Disney, we're going to have more work to do to try to invent new ways to make sure everyone can use the technology and enjoy the theme park.
This has been a great inspirational experience because of Disney's technology for folks like Jeannie has made a big difference. And that is why I've decided to make this video closed captioned. I'm Mindy from Orlando Attraction Magazine. See you real soon.